So for the next couple of videos and the video you're about to watch, I talk about how Hasbro hasn't revealed any Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania figures. Well, during the Super Bowl today, I actually looked on Hasbro Pulse, and there were some Ant-Man the Wasp Quantumania figures. So just ignore the parts where I kept saying I wish Hasbro would reveal them, or I'm not sure why they're keeping it a secret because it's not as big as No Way Home. Just ignore that because, as I just said, they have been revealed. So I just want to make that clear for the next 2 or 3 videos. But with that, let's now get on to the review and enjoy the video. Welcome back to another Jay's Collectible Videos. In this video, we're taking a look at Wasp from Ant-Man the Wasp, the second movie. Again, I want to say Quantumania, but it's not Quantumania. This is from the Build-A-Figure called Obsidian Wave. Came out in 2018 along with Avengers Infinity War. So Avengers Infinity War Wave 2, technically. And yeah, she came with, I think, her head, her helmet, and 2, wing accessories, the wings closed and the wings open. Maybe some hands. Again, I'm not sure. I could be wrong about the hands. I was wrong about Scott Lang's having extra hands, but who knows? We'll take a look. Again, I have a visual impairment, so that's why I can't really remember if she had hands or not. You can probably see in the package whether she does, but that's why I said that. But with that, let's now take a look at the packaging. Bringing it up close, we have the Marvel Legends logo up here. We should have the Call Obsidian Build-A-Figure title up there. And this package is probably the worst package I have in my entire collection. Her entire left corner right here is a bit bent and all. I don't like it. It's kind of hard to see, but I don't know. Just that's how it came. I don't remember where I got her, but this is before I started really caring about the packages. And with moving into the package right here, we get a look at Wasp. She has her helmet on. She's like a pose right there. Get an extra head and some extra wing accessories. I think they're in the back, but yeah. Pretty cool. We get the Ant-Man the Wasp logo, and we got Marvel's Wasp. Turning to the side, we get a look at her on the side right here. And taking a look at the back, we get a look at Wasp in action right there. And we also get a look at the Build-A-Figure and the different characters from the wave. Again, I've already reviewed Thor from earlier last year, and then Ant-Man. So we're not going to be reviewing the comic book figures and Black Widow quite yet. I'm not quite sure when I want to review Black Widow, but just given when the films come out, I just thought it'd be nice to do these two figures since there's no figures out currently. Up here we got the bio, which is right there if you want to read it for yourself. I think it's in a shot. Now turning to the side right here, we get a shot of Lost again. It's the same image. Yeah, same image. And now we're back to the front. So with that, I'll take a look how she's packed in the plastic tray, and we'll take a look at the accessories and the figure. So in the plastic tray, we get Lost, of course, with her helmet on. We get an extra head accessory right there. We get a closed backpack right here. And we do get some hand accessories, so that's pretty cool. And then back here, it's in a separate tray. We get her wings that are open up right there, and they just slide in right there. And then, of course, peg into Wasp when we get to reviewing her. But yeah, with that, I'll take a look at all the accessories, and then we'll take a look at the figure. Alright, we got Wasp out of the package. We're going to take a look at her accessories. First up, we have her wing accessories that are out and everything. It's on this, hinges right here. I don't think you take those out. You probably don't want to, but still. They're on these hinges where you can move up like so. That far up, and then that far down. Or you're going to have them both down at the same time. You get some line detailing on there. I don't think there's now any paintwork besides some silver or gray. I could be wrong. I just don't think there is. But yeah, she has a peg on the right here where she can peg into the back. Pretty cool. We also got her wings closed right here, so a bit different of a design right here. I think those may be the wings. Now that I think about it, they probably just pop out. The same basically detailing, just a bit different design of the mold. Okay, you got a peg right there that can peg into her back like so. And finally, we got Wasp's head. I want to say her name. Is it Angeville Lily? I think that's her name. I could be wrong. We got to look at her head right there. Pretty good. Her head doesn't seem as big. I don't remember her hair being like that in the film. I remember being like this, but just not exactly that shape. It just could be flowing. It's like a ponytail. But yeah, I think the face sculpt's pretty good. Again, it doesn't look as big as Scott Lang, so that's nice. But with that, let's now take a look at Wasp. Alright, now we have Wasp here. We just took all the accessories. Now I'll bring the figure up. So here we have Wasp right here. Her helmet, it's kind of shaped like Ant-Man's, like with the wing, or the earpieces were kind of like wings, kind of like Captain America's helmet back from the first Avengers. She doesn't have like a big apparatus like Scott does. It's more like a nose piece and everything. I think you can kind of, I'm not sure if you can see her eyes in here. I think they're like meant to be where you can kind of see her eyes, but can't really tell. It may just be translucent green. I think it's yellow or green. It's not wanting to focus. I don't see her eyes, so I think they're just kind of like covered up like that, but still. In the film, you can't see her eyes, I believe, through the mask. Some silver paint or gray paint around it. So yeah, pretty cool. Turning it around like so. If you take a look at the front, kind of like a yellowish paint on it. I think it's yellow. It's more like a wasp shape, a bee. I mean, she's not a bee, but you know, it's what I mean, I think. It's mainly just black, so really all you have is just like the paint details on her front right here. And that's really, because the rest of her suit's basically black, I believe. She has some gauntlets, I believe, also, right there. Some gray, silver paint right there. And the same on this arm right there. She doesn't have really any paint detail in the back. You do have a peg back here, you peg in the little packs for wings, but we'll show that in a second. And yeah. So let's take a look at articulation. So we're going to move her head down that much. Move up that much, so a bit more, I think, than Scott. A smidge more than Scott's, I believe. And then you can turn her head side to side. Turn her head 360 degrees. It's kind of tight. This is a almost 5-year-old figure, so you can do that. You can move her arms up like so, 360 degrees. They can come out that far. Same with this arm. And you can, of course, bend it at the elbow that far in. Can her arm twist? It kind of can't. It feels like it's not supposed to. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to. But her arm kind of twisted there for a second. You can twist the hand, I believe. Yep, like so. And then her hand is kind of on a joint, I believe. Also, same with this hand. Twist it like so. And I just twisted her arm on accident. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, there we go. Bend it like so and twist the hand like so. Can she do the half crunch? She can, a bit right there, and go back that far. Can she twist at the waist? She can. And then her legs can go out that much, so pretty good range of motion. Get some kicking action, because she does do that a lot. When she goes back to her regular size from small, she can move her leg down that far. She can bend her foot down that far, can go up that far, and it doesn't really twist around, and her leg doesn't turn. So same with this leg, can bend down that much, can go down that far, and then go up that far. And then, did I show the leg motion? Can go up that far and then go back that far. So a lot of range of motion with her legs, which is nice. You can get her some pretty cool poses if you want to put her on like a little stand. But yeah, that's her poses and everything. I will show you now the different packs on. I'll show you what she looks like with her other head on sculpt. So yeah, let's take a look. So the first pack I'm going to show you is her one that's closed. I think it goes on like this. So you're just going to peg that into the back of her like so. And that's it. It's super simple. So you won't really see it too much. So it really doesn't make a difference if you have it on. It has a bit of bulk to her back. But besides that, nothing really too much special about this one if you just want her wings closed. But now we'll take a look at the other pack. So I just unpeg it like so. And now I'll peg this one in, and it just pegs in the same way. Just gotta line it up. And it should peg in, or I think, why is it not going in? Okay, there's a peg. There we go, it's in, okay. And here you got her wings on. They're translucent, like I said, you can kind of see them there, but those are the wings. So you can have them open like so. I kind of wish she came with like a little mini wasp, because I know Ant-Man came with his mini small self when he came in the 2-pack with Yellow Jacket, but we don't have a small wasp. Maybe she'll come with the Quantumania figures, who knows. But yeah, that's what she looks like with the wings on and open. And of course, I'm sure you can put them down like that. So you can get some pretty cool range of motions, getting her fighting pose on stand. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I guess while we're at it, we'll take the head off. Alright, I finally got the head off. I was so afraid that was going to pop off. It wasn't coming off, so that's why I had to do it off camera. Let's hope her head goes on smoothly. It should just pop in like so. Okay, I got her head on. I had to do it off camera. I thought the helmet was going to take the joint off, and then the head wasn't going back on. So I'm not really a big fan of those. I'm always afraid it's going to pop off. I've had enough things come off their heads and arms the last few times I reviewed things. But yeah, there's her head. Just kind of her hair's flowing and everything. Definitely. Well, maybe her head looks a bit too big. I don't know. Her body looks a bit too skinny, too small. I don't know. I can't decide whether these heads are a bit too big, but I can just put the pack on that's closed, show you what it looks like with the hair. So just nothing too special, just that, and then I can show you what she looks like with the other pack. Bring this back in the photo or a frame, and I'm going to struggle again putting that on. Oh, nope. There we go. Okay, got it. And that's what she looks like with her head accessory on, her civilian head, and her wings. So that's pretty cool. I guess we take a look at range of motion with this head since it's different. So her head can go down that far and go back that much. So maybe the hair will prevent you going back any further. You can go side to side a bit, and then you can twist it around 360 degrees like so. So yeah, that is Wasp. When we get her in a little pose, we'll take a look at my final thoughts of this figure. Alright, so there you go. That's my review of Wasp from Ant-Man the Wasp. And it's a pretty cool figure. Her helmet, and I feel like the helmets on these look good. Her helmet looks a bit better than Scott's, I think, when it comes to size. Again, I don't know if it's just me seeing just different. I mean, I do see different than other people, like everyone else, but you know what I mean. Like, it just could be my opinion, and I'm not sure. But they just seemed a bit too small, a bit too big. Not overly big or too small, just a smidge smaller big. And so, yeah. With that, I think the accessories she came with were pretty good. And yeah, I just kind of wish it came with a Wasp, like a little Wasp miniature figure. That would have been cool. And it's something I didn't mention in Ant-Man's review is that with Ant-Man, you can't really come with a lot besides maybe his helmet and his head. So I thought that figure, the accessories kind of work. It didn't what else are you going to give them? I feel like that was a pretty good selection, and it didn't really bother me not having a lot. With Wasp, though, she came with a lot of cool accessories, and they were kind of needed. The different packs you can switch out, her head, some hand accessories, and I thought it was pretty good value for what you got here, and it just kind of varies, I guess, for which figure comes with what and what they have in the movies and everything. But with that, hope you all have a good rest of your day. Hope you enjoy this review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care.